guys, JT Bethers here with another episode of LA Noire. I hope you're enjoying the series, I know I am. And let's get going. I don't remember exactly where we left off. The vault.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Sir, yes, sir.
Got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Get it.
Tear to my eye watching my caterpillar fair.
Guess I don't know how to walk down the stairs.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I would break it to your cold, but they'll never fit it.
My name's JT. Alright? If you're going to say my name, say it right. You understand me?
I want to make homicide. I mean,
Can you drive to this one?
You got that,
Yeah, Bukowski. Huh, what a name, Bukowski. Pussy. Damn!
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard. Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez.
It's Bethers.
Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, just call the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Thank you,
Hey.
Enrique.
Out of the way, bub.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Whoa. Okay. Don't mind me, just walking around. Yo, what up, mofo? What in the butt? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. We go back.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Why do I want to see it? Huh. Ew, it's underwear. At least there's no skid
off.
marks.
Where did you find them?
Like Christopher's.
They're stuffed in the young lady's handbag.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
I'll run a
wiggle,
trace for
wiggle,
semen
wiggle,
when I get
wiggle,
back to the lab.
Wiggle, 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 bye. Aw, I ain't folded them back up.
She's a long way from home.
That's right. License plate U68MTL. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Nope. Okay.
Seems like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Yeah, that's what
Must have
I'd be
been
saying.
unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Hi, everybody. Detective JT Beathard's here. How are you guys doing? Why aren't you looking at me? I'm your superior. You know what? Fuck you. I don't want to be your superior no more. Assholes.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
You.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Alright.
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
That's definitely freaky.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Well, duh. Dumb. I'll beat you up there. I'm winning. Yay. You can't catch me. What is my butt? Yeah, I won. Victory lap. I beat you. You can't run as fast as me. Oh.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Nope.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Not at all.
You're kind of cute for a cop.
Well, thank you. That's
Maybe
very,
a bit on the serious.
very nice of you.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Oh, you got potato burned.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Let's see.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
Well, because you are.
Don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark.
I don't think so.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
Damn it.
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Got that one wrong.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask
Someone's
Mark
looking seated,
Bishop
aren't you?
which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to break up, Mrs. McCaffrey. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Mrs. McCaffrey, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked things out.
Mrs. McCaffrey, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a you.
You're gonna get lucky.
It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of
Well,
this.
who are you to tell me if we're good? You know what, because I am tired of your shit. Get out of my way,
standing
bitch.
around. Shouldn't you be working?
What? What'd you say to me? What?
I want to see.
I don't give a shit what you want. What'd you say to me, huh? Huh? I'll smack you silly. Or was it you? Did you say that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Y'all want to shut up now, don't you? What about you? Was it you? You look like you have a women's voice.
Going straight to hell.
Yeah, you are going straight to hell. What about you? Huh? What'd you say?
Into the paper?
Oh, no, it definitely wasn't you. Alright, Bukowski, let's go, dipshit.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Oh my god. I'm tired of your stupidity.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Alrighty. What are you sitting there waiting for, Bukowski? Get to work. God, I'm tired of doing all your
Hello,
work for you.
Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Good, good. So,
You can't hold
what you
me
doing
here.
later tonight?
No,
Huh?
I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey,
Oh,
here is the telephone. Do you know
Oh.
who I am?
Wow. Ooh. Hey, you want to do what, can I do to you what the doctor just did to her? Huh? Huh? No? Okay. I guess she's not going to tell me.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McCaffey on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
Thank you, Doctor.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Probably nothing.
See, I didn't even know that. What's over here? No? No? Alrighty, I guess we're ready.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a
My name's
policeman.
JT Beathers, and I'm
I'd
a
like to
detective.
talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. But that was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Yeah.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry then. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Why are you such a lying little bitch?
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a little bitch.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McCaffrey? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being a movie. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone.
Hate being wrong.
Lights, camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
We're not, you whore.
Been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter.
Gosh,
Who the hell is
dang it, I
that?
hate that.
Must be your lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
I hate these freaking following crap.
There she goes. Come on.
I always suck at these. That's why.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Yeah, she did.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Whoa, I didn't realize she stopped. 99 cents? What? Lucky.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Why don't you get in there and see what she's up to?
Waitress. Can I get another spoon?
Ooh, that was close.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
That's right, okay. Get out of here.
You can drive. Fine. Where are we headed?
We're going to Bishop's apartment. Now come on.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just from looking at the problem.
What did you make of the kid? Believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
No, don't
Well,
crash.
Ballard was doing someone a favor. Why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake.
Step on it.
11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park.
I know,
11K code
we just
3,
said that.
all other units code 2.
Odd man out. Odd man out. Bishop's apartment, 10:01 a.m. Come on, Bukowski, you're slow.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Come on, Bukowski. Gosh. So slow.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please.
Hey, baby.
Come in, officers.
Want
I'll
a
just
brown
need to
chicken
sit down
back
for a
cow?
moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Presented to Mark.
Gay cowboy. $20,000. What?
Due to earn $20,000.
Don't think this is anything. Don't think this is any use to us.
Nope. Nope. I mean, that'd all be good if I want to be a cross-dresser, but that's disturbing, so...
Maybe.
Damn, that must have been heavy.
This
They didn't
doesn't
rob.
pertain to the case.
Nope.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
It does.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Not much help.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Doesn't look like anything.
Nope. What's this?
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Alrighty.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. You know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard
Oh,
said she had a
shit.
deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
I think you're telling the truth.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, Detective?
Yeah, bitch, I would. Bam,
Your
bam.
husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Shazam!
Your husband
4
is
out
in
of
trouble.
4.
It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
What do you think? We need the place from the picture. The prop maker's store with the mermaid out
Operator,
front.
give me
I know
distance.
that dipshit.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
Come on, Bukowski. Tired of seeing this mess. I don't know why I always keep going to the mid.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and even the producer's wife. Finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Alright guys, that is going to do for today's episode of LA Noire. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And also, when you want to know when a video is being posted, always check my Facebook channel. And also check out the Outcast Posse Facebook channel. Links in the description below. As well as everybody's YouTube channel and Twitch channel. So make sure you check everybody out from the Outcast Posse. And also Silent Fan 85 and Lady to Winter. But yeah, until next time guys, I'll talk to y'all later.